Mario Kart 8!
Mario Kart 8 has launched in Europe 6 years after being on the Wii home entertainment system and 3 years after its handheld release on 3DS. But is this Mario game the saving grace Nintendo has been looking for the Wii U, or should this old plumber hang up his driving gloves and stick to what he's qualified to do? Out of the box, Mario Kart 8 comes in at around £45 to £50, which isn't cheap as it's the same price as a brand new Xbox One or PlayStation 4 game. Isn't showing any initiative for implementing any new game modes, as it includes the standard Grand Prix mode, where you and 3 friends can compete for points based on finishing positions over 8 cups, which consists of 4 tracks per cup, over 3 different difficulty levels, 50cc, 100cc and 150cc. Time trials mode, you can set the fastest times around your favourite track to beat your friends, or download Ghosts to compete against people's times around the globe, or just see how they're setting such remarkable times. Versus mode, like Grand Prix mode, but instead races are split into 2 teams of 6 and your individual position points are totaled up to determine which team wins overall. Battle mode, where races have 3 lives represented by balloons, which are reduced by players being hit by other racers' weapons or obstacles. In this instance, I feel like Nintendo has dropped the ball. Instead of taking place on frantic battle style arenas, it takes place on a handful of tracks from Grand Prix mode, which I feel has ruined the pace of the traditional battle system and was just added as an afterthought to appease Mario Kart veterans, and maybe Nintendo thought we wouldn't notice. Overall, all of these game modes have been in 90% of Mario Kart games since 1992, so Nintendo won't be winning any awards for thinking outside the box, but they have introduced Mario Kart TV, which allows players to make a showreel of their favourite Mario Kart moments from a particular track and upload them to YouTube, which is great for players to show off their Mario Kart prowess around a particular track, or gloat to their friends about a particular green shell shot which cost them the race. It's not quite perfect, as the editing options are a bit limited, but it's nice to see Nintendo embracing the age of social technology. Mario Kart 8 also includes the online versus mode, where you and a friend on the same console can jump online and race up to 11 other friends or random people from across the globe. Even though the interaction with random players is limited, voice chat is supported with friends, so even though this online service is limited compared to other online services on other consoles, it is a step in the right direction with the improvements made from the previous generation, but its lasting power will have to be tested if players are still willing to play online months after launch. So from a game mode perspective, this is stacking up just to be another Nintendo rehashed game, but I guess you shouldn't try and fix what isn't broke. But where Mario Kart 8 really shines is in its gameplay. Just by looking at the gameplay, you can see this is a beautiful looking game, and it's easily one of the best looking Wii U games currently on the market. Nintendo have done a fantastic job at focusing their attention to detail to bring our beloved characters and worlds they reside into life. Nintendo has also applied the same attention to detail in the audio quality for the music of each track, the effects of the carts, the weapons and gestures of all the individual characters to really stick true to the Mario genre. The game itself contains 30 playable characters, which is a large amount of your favourite Mario characters, including new additions of all the Koopas, but I know the roster in the Wii Mario Kart game was large, this one missing characters like Diddy Kong, King Boo, Dry Bones and Bowser Jr., any of which I would consider be more a priority over Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach. Vehicle selection is somewhere Mario Kart 8 does not disappoint. With the return of bikes, there are a total of 52 customisable kart parts broken down into bodies, wheels and gliders, all of which change the speed, acceleration, weight, handling and grip of the specified kart. This, coupled with the light, medium and heavy weight classes of the characters, gives players lots of scope to build a rider who suits their driving style, or simply mash something together they like the look of. This is also where most of your hours will be lost trying to complete all the Grand Prix to unlock all the characters, and collecting coins to unlock all the kart parts. The gameplay itself takes place over 32 tracks, 16 brand new tracks, 16 remastered old tracks. They adopt the new Mario Kart 8 mechanic, the newest of which is the anti-gravity sections of the track, where the kart's wheels will turn on their side like the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and the kart can drive up a vertical surface. This doesn't really change how the game plays, but it looks cool when you're tearing up a course. Mario Kart 8 also includes the mechanic introduced in Mario Kart 7, allowing karts to drive underwater or glide through the air. There have also been a few tweaks to the combat mechanics in Mario Kart 8. Firstly, the addition of 4 new weapons. The boomerang flower can be thrown 3 times, hitting racers forward and when it returns. The potted piranha plant chomps down obstacles and other racers in your path and gives you a speed boost for each bite. The super horn shoots out a radial shockwave, destroying all obstacles, items and other players, including blue shells. And the crazy 8, which generates 8 items around the player to use, but all of which can be stolen by other drivers. All the other familiar items such as bananas, lightning bolts, bullet bills and stars all make a reappearance. There are also other mechanic changes, such as green shells and red shells can still be used during gliding sections of the track, blue shells are a lot rarer, Players can only pick up one item even if they are currently holding an item behind their cart as defence. Lakitu will pick up players almost instantly if you fall off the track, where before it was a lot more severe punishment which would take you ages to recover. Even though these changes are minor, they make for a faster but fairer and less difficult gaming experience. Overall, would I recommend buying a Wii U for Mario Kart 8? Yep, because that's what I did. Sure, it follows the same formula as every other Mario Kart game, but that's why I go back to it, as it does it much better than any other cartoony competitive racing game, and is easy to pick up but takes ages to master. Sure, it's a bit on the pricey side, but if you buy Mario Kart 8 and register at Club Nintendo between May 30th and July 31st, you get to choose a free Wii U game from a specific selection of titles on the Nintendo eStore. Even without this promotion and its few minor issues, I would still happily hand over my hard-earned cash to play this game, so I've already invested and enjoyed many hours playing Mario Kart 8 and will happily spend many more, not just trying to obtain all the unlockable items, but enjoying some traditional competitive local multiplayer action with friends, which seems to be a rare thing to find in this online era of video gaming, especially one that can be appreciated by adults and children alike. I've been Johnny Rogers and I hope you've enjoyed my review of Mario Kart 8. Other than that, take it easy.